What's going on, guys? Michael Hayes here with Memphis 10 Cash Buy. We're going to bring a brand new segment to the YouTube page called The Arena. We're referring to the real estate market as the arena because in order to get in, you have to be tough. It's something that people think is easy to do, but it's really not. Once you get in, you got to be ready to handle any situation that's thrown your way. You've got to be able to see the deals through from beginning all the way to the end. This next guy that we're bringing onto the segment, he's been in the arena for a while. He's been in the real estate market doing wholesale real estate, and we're going to talk about his experiences. If you've been on some of the Facebook real estate groups, you've seen him, you've seen his posts, you've seen the deals that he's bringing to you. So without further ado, we want to introduce to the arena, Ben Wade. All right, cool. So we're here with Ben Wade, and me and Ben, we just had a chance to close our first deal together, and we actually have a second one that we're getting into. But Ben's been into the real estate game for a while. So Ben, how did you actually get into real estate, and what was your motivation for getting into it?
Well, actually, I've always liked real estate. Well, I didn't know it at the time, but since I was little, being raised in the country, I didn't go fishing and hunting. I went to like new houses. You know, when they were building new houses, I'm going to new houses, looking at floor plans, not even knowing that's what I'm doing. You know, but recently I've started I love it. I love the whole drive. I love looking at houses. You know, I love watching them transform, bringing them back to the new. You know, and I just like it. I love it.
All right, so the last couple of deals that we worked on were done through what's called wholesale real estate, and it's a low money startup way to do it if you're new to real estate investing, or if you don't have a lot of funds to go into maybe do a flip or buy rental properties. Ben, so how did you actually learn about wholesale real estate?
I actually learned about wholesaling from a guy named Rico Smith. And I started going to his classes, and he started, you know, the stuff he started telling me, not only about the wholesaling real estate, but the subconscious mind, changing that around. So, you know, that's where I picked up, learning to be positive and all that good stuff. And as far as the wholesaling, it just kind of like clicked that that's what I've been doing for a long time. So.
All right, so you just touched on mindset, and of course that's one of the most important things that you have to have, a strong mindset when you're doing real estate. And you told me off screen that you've been doing real estate for about a year. How did mindset play a role in keeping you in the game for a year? Because you have a lot of people that get into the game and they think that it's easy and they can get in and get easy money, and they find out it's not what they expected. So how did you have to change your mindset to keep that drive going?
Well, I had to change it, because I was stuck in negativity. And if you're going to stay stuck in negativity, you're just going to accept all the hardships that come with it. And there's a lot of hardships. It is not easy. I've spent many hours up till 2, 3 in the morning researching houses. You know, like I said, I've paid employees. You know, I have an employee that helps, research all the houses. But yeah, it's a lot of hours. It is not easy, I tell you that.
Right. All right, so aside from real estate, you have your own company where you do a lot of print work. Talk about your company and how that's helped you with your own marketing in real estate, and how it can help some other investors or wholesalers or agents or what have you.
Well, as far as I own a print shop, so a lot of the branding when it comes to like getting stuff printed, like as far as like coroplast signs, magnetic signs, heck, van wraps. I do printing, so that consists of everything you need pretty much for wholesale real estate. Business cards, flyers, like I said, banners, anything that pretty much needs to be done. Direct mailers, postcards, all that. So, being able that I have a print shop, I can save a lot of money doing that.
Okay, so of course you're here local in Memphis, but do you also ship some of your work too?
Yeah, I can ship. Yeah. Yeah. I ship.
Okay.
We ship if you need it. Yeah.
All right, so if you couldn't tell already by the hat that he's wearing, I'll let Ben talk about one of his biggest inspirations in the game. So who is it and how does he inspire you?
Well, probably my biggest mentor right now is Grant Cardone, because he is just a straight killer beast. He inspires people the way he gives to people, the way he shows. He's amazing. The stuff you can learn from him for the price, you just can't beat it. I guess that's why I like it, because it's like my shop.
Right.
It's hard to beat our quality. It's hard to beat his quality when it comes to what he does. But yeah, that's it, dude. I wake up, I watch videos of him most time, real estate videos. Of course, because he's not in printing. But,
right.
But yeah, every morning I wake up watching Grant Cardone and Eric Thomas. Eric Thomas is probably the last couple weeks has been more the motivational as far as you know what I mean? Like Grant has like a motivational business side that I grasp on, and Eric Thomas is just straight motivation. I mean, it's different kind of motivation. For me, Eric E.T. is more like a spiritual. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right, cool. So that was the first segment of the arena with Ben Wade. We got work to do. We got some more deals we got to get done. So I want you guys to go out there and do it. Let's go.
Get out there.
All right, so I finally got this car attachment for my phone, so I don't have to keep holding my phone in my right hand while I'm driving. I almost have a wreck. But it's just strange how small Memphis is, because me and Ben, we actually met through a mutual friend way back in college when I was going through my sophomore year into my graduate studies. Actually, I did landscaping, and one of my coworkers there, he introduced me to Ben on Facebook. He just told me that he had a friend that was doing something similar to what I was doing with real estate, and that's how me and Ben met. And that, I mean, that was close to maybe a year and a half ago or so. You know, things came to be where we actually had a chance to close our first deal together this week, actually, and we're working on a second one now. You'll definitely be seeing Ben in some more of these videos, though. I mean, he's just one of those guys that once you meet him and talk to him for a while, you just like him. And that transfers well when he's dealing with sellers, because he just has this natural ability to build rapport. And I mean, it's almost guru-like. You have gurus who teach people how to build rapport with people, you know, teach them how to get them to trust you and, you know, like you, and just how to click with people. But with Ben, it just comes naturally. And I've seen it, you know, firsthand through some of the text messages that he's shown me between him and his sellers, to even just the other day when we went to go and do a property viewing together. We the tenant and the tenant's son, I mean, they stood outside and just spoke with Ben for, you know, quite a while, like they had known him forever. But you know, he gets in with these sellers and he builds a level of trust, which is, you know, a key tool that you need to be able to learn how to do, so that the seller will want to, you know, use you to sell their house or buy their house over someone else. I'll try to do some more of these segments of what I just call the arena, and it's something that I just kind of came up with last minute. I've done some transactions with some guys that have taught me some really valuable things to my business, so I really want to get them on film so they can kind of share their perspectives on things as well with the real estate market. We need some more subscribers so we can release some more content. Working on a deal now that I've shown in one of my walkthrough videos, but we're getting ready to sell that, and it should be my first hotel deal. I'll leave all my contact information in the description below. But that's it, guys, and I'll leave this with you. I'm not a guru, just a guy trying to make it to the next level. Like, share, and subscribe.